Hey, also Nitro Nerds here. This video is not so much a help video, an entertainment video. I guess it's an informational video about a project that I'm considering. And that is to produce a documentary on this hobby, specifically how it was back in the day when Nitro RC really took flight. So anything from the early to mid 2000s. Here's a little bit more back information for you. For those of you that might not be aware, excuse me, it's not tongue-in-cheek or a bit when I say that I'm a newbie. I really am a newbie. And one of the things, being a newbie, I enjoy is the history of this hobby. And I think for anything that you have a passion for, you owe it upon yourself and those that you surround yourselves with to understand the history and the genesis of things that paved the way for what you have today. It's a long-winded way of saying I like old school shit. I was looking through this catalog and I said, man, that guy looks kind of familiar. That's my man Adam Drake. This is back in 2004 and he's racing a X1CR, Jammin' X1CR, which is an off product. And Adam is, I'm pretty sure he's a subscriber. If you're watching this, man, I want to contact you, or contact me either way, about a documentary. And this is for everyone really watching. I've decided that I'm going to do a documentary on this hobby, specifically Nitro RC. I'm going to call it something like When We Were Kings, or I'm not sure of the title, but you get the idea hopefully from the title about just how this stuff got started. And I want to cover everything from world-class, race events all the way down to club level racing in the boonies of South America. In a way, this is my call to action for a lot of you. This documentary that I'm going to produce, I think the most difficult part when I've started storyboarding it. I've got the funding, I've got the contacts, I've got the tenacity, I've got the will, I've got the ignorance to understand I don't know what I don't know, so I'm going at it full throttle. I think my biggest need is footage. Now, I can go get the footage, trust me. If it's online, I can get it. But this isn't a revenue stream or anything like that, and it's one thing to take copywritten information and just put it on my little channel. It's another thing to produce an actual DVD that's available for free. I won't charge. This is not going to be one of those. Again, this is just heart to heart type thing, right? But footage is what I really need. So anyone that has footage from 2007 prior, let me know. I'm very interested. Doesn't matter if it's bashing, racing, whatever. I'd like to talk with you. I'm not paying anybody, nor am I being paid, like I said. If anything, for some of the big guys out there, Paul Coleman, if anybody knows how to get a hold of him, because I'm looking for him, I'll come travel. I'll come talk to him. But if you're some spare basher out in Kentucky, well, I'm not going to come get on a plane and come find you, but let's chat online or something, right? If you got some video, hell, I'll implement it. I'll put you in the video. That'll be awesome. This is called collaboration. I'm happy to create a production team as well. By that, I don't know, put together maybe 3-4 people that would assist with this. Just goodness of your heart type thing, right? and to act as consultants. As an example, one of the questions I have, who would you guys like to see in this documentary? Who would you like to hear from? Some of the names that I'm seeking right now, Jammin' J. Housley, Tim Bump, Steve Wynn, Adam Drake, Paul Coleman, as I said, cats such as that, guys that were in it to win it back then. because it's a very, very fascinating time, I think, at least in this hobby. I remember it going on. I wasn't, you know, I had electrics prior or whatever, but I remember the Nitro scene kind of starting, and I remember thinking, that's some cool shit. I was in a fraternity in college. I had other stuff going on, trust me. Well, that time, 2004, shit, never mind, I had a kid. My God, I'm old. I had a kid. So yeah, my focus was elsewhere. But as soon as that kid was able to say, cool, shit, we had an RC vehicle, a Nitro one. Anyways, production-wise, it'll be Class D, no big deal. But I'll put my little touch on it, and I have a feeling it will be interesting, to say the least. I'm sure that it's going to get a lot of views. So just saying, if there's any companies out there that want to contribute to the cause, I might put your little logo out there. In all seriousness, I'm not looking for a paid advertisement, but if you want to seriously contribute, I'm not going to turn it down. I don't want to make a cent off of this, but as an example, I'm going to have to purchase some editing software and little things like that. We'll wait till it's released, and then if you think, hey, it's worth, I'll send you $10, hey, I'll take it. And if for whatever reason funds exceed the actual production cost, I will put every cent into charity, St. Jude's or something like that. Know that. So if you're interested in assisting with this in any way, shape, or form, however big, however small, if I can use your help, I will certainly leverage it. The support that I get from the viewers will obviously dictate the quality and the content and everything that's associated with putting this documentary together. I think I have, like I said, the ability to do it. Now it's just a matter of kind of next steps for me is going to be to storyboard it. In other words, kind of define what I want it to be and what I want it to contain, and then from there begin procuring that information. It'll be a fun little project. My goal is to have it complete within 12 months. Thanks so much. Have a great day.